Welcome in, everybody. Happy 4th of July to the Americans out there. It might just be a Euro-Canada stream today. We'll have to see how the turnout is today. I know a lot of people are going to be busy doing their 4th of July festivities. What better place to be on the 4th of July than right here? Heritage Weekly. Yeah, exactly. I'm straight Canadian in this house, so I got nothing going on today. I celebrated Canada Day on, what was it, Saturday, I believe? I think it fell on Saturday, Canada Day. Yep, went out to the beach that day. Didn't go to the fireworks show. We always have a fireworks show down at the lake, but it's a big hassle to get down there, put up with the crowds. I gotta drive there, you know. You know what kind of a hassle it is, and I'll be honest, fireworks, I don't want to say fireworks are overrated, because I don't know if anyone really holds them in that high of a regard, but they're kind of shitty. Yeah, you know what I mean? The fireworks are kind of shitty. Like, I get it if you're at Disney or something, and you want to go take in the fireworks show because they do some spectacular put on. You know, even that's like that's cool, I guess. I've been there, I've seen that. Once you see a fireworks show, I mean, hey, you've seen them all. Fireworks just don't vary enough. If you've seen a fireworks show, like, you've seen fireworks. You know what it's going to be. So, I don't put up with that. But the beach was nice. I got a little bit of color on me. Feeling good. I know. It's surprising that there is a Tuesday auction tonight. I agree. It's just a normal weekly, like, nothing special. 159 items up for auction. I know, man. It's going to be interesting. Might be some opportunity for buyers. With people not here, hopefully people put their bids in early. But we're going to see how the auction goes tonight. We're going to see how it goes. And of course, Thursday is the day that everyone needs to pay attention to. Yeah, as if there's a fireworks emoji. Oh, that's fantastic. No, the Pokemon 100 is on the Thursday, Supyo. So on Thursday, it's going to be the 6th Generation and Beyond Showcase auction. Hopefully you guys can make it out for that auction. It's, I mean, we'll just do a quick browse here whilst the Atari block starts here. Tuesday weekly starts right now, but we're just going to take a look on Thursday.
$110.
Let me just turn him down. Holy crap. Starting off with a couple copies of E.T., though, if you've been looking to get yourself a copy. It has been a little while since we've seen them come up. We got an 8.0 A++ here and a 6.5 A copy. Yeah, been a while since we've seen E.T., and we only have a little bit of Atari today, and then we're right into NES, so... Thursday, though, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 6th Generation and Beyond Showcase. The big item right now, the item leading the auction is a VGA 100. Nintendo 3DS XL Pikachu Edition. 2013 release on this. Currently sitting at $8,400 with the BP. I think it goes over 10,000. I think it gets close to 20,000, personally. My guess is like 19,400. But, yeah, that's pretty insane to see in a VGA 100. I just assume some Pokemon whale is going to purchase it. Once we get into this high-end Pokemon stuff, we start talking about the Saudi princes coming in, right? This thing's going to ship out to Dubai, and we'll never see it again. So I just assume we're going to see 20,000 or something. Nipple Pikachu, good God, that's something I didn't need to see.
$60.
World of Warcraft, you have another shot at it. This time, VGA 80+. I was surprised to even see this in the auction, but I think Warcraft is what, like... 04? I think that's what it says up there on the label, so I guess so. Hey, 6th Generation and Beyond, it does fit the motif. Ocarina of Time Wind Waker bundle, VGA 90 sitting at about $1,400. That's pretty crazy. God of War 9.8A+ first print, I believe there. Even a Breath of the Wild Master Edition, VGA 85 copy, 9.8A+ first print. Last of Us sitting at almost $1,000. Breath of the Wild first print, 9.8A+. Demon Souls with the art book, VGA 85+. It's a huge auction. If you haven't caught it right now, it's going to be a huge auction on Thursday. All stuff from 6th Generation and beyond. You got 3 other beautiful 3DS consoles here, so make sure to browse the listing. I can give it to you right here, actually, I think. That should put you there.
Next lot.
For the auction.
110.
And, yeah, take a peek at Thursday. Hopefully you guys can come out for it. Get your bids in early if you can come out. Kingdom Hearts 9.8A+. Minecraft early print 9.4A+. Get your bids in early if you won't be here for the live. It's a crazy auction. I'm excited for it. There's a lot of stuff that I want to bid on myself, so I still need to go through that whole auction and see.
$160.
Whew. But welcome in, everybody. Glad you guys can come out on a 4th of July. What do the numbers look like right now? We're sitting at 36 concurrent, 38 viewers. Oh yeah, baby. Can you? People are busy on the 4th of July. I expected it, so it is what it is. As they say, the show must go on. I feel like the guy hanging out on Christmas here for all the people who don't have family to go hang out with, you know? There's always has to be basketball on Christmas and stuff because, hey, there's people who don't have nothing going on. If you don't have anything going on the 4th of July, come right on in here. Yo, what up, Gym Leader John? Rick D, Super Junk, Simon Space, Sup Yo, Farang, Love, Eat, Sleep, Video Games, Gym, Repeat. You bet, man. 100%. The VJ 100 got you clickbaited? Let's go, John. I was saying that I expect it to go. Right now it's sitting at like $8,400. I'm expecting close to 20K on that. I think that thing's gonna explode, John.
$85.
You wonder how the consigners feel about their stuff being auctioned today? I tell you, man. I tell you.
Fair warning.
It's gonna be interesting to see. Does the post office hold all WADA submissions until they pick it up? WADA having pictures up for a few days? Yeah, DQV, my last submission there, I have a few stuff out at WADA right now. I think it took 3 days to be held at the post office before they picked it up. I'm not sure if WADA just has 1 or 2 pickup days where they grab everything, but my stuff did sit at the post office as well. I think 3 days on my last order, so they'll get there eventually.
$170.
The VJ100 clickbaited you too. You're supposed to go gym. You chose this over the gym. Greg, you impacted my health. Get your ass to the gym, Simon. Get your ass to the gym. If you're debating not going, go to the gym. Pitfall here is the 9.6 NS copy. Unopened. I assume, yeah, unopened, manufactured without seal from a 6-pack on Pitfall. Pretty cool, actually. And for Atari stuff, we did have Frogger here. 9.8 A++, went for $396. Actually decent. And Atari ET, 8.0 A++ for $192. 6.5A, $84. You can get yourself a... If you just want an ET to slap on your coffee table because it's a great conversation piece, you can do it for under $100 now. Not too shabby, not too shabby.
$120.
Gotta write down my...
$130.
Write down my timestamps here. NES begins now. 159 items tonight. We start off with a 9.2 A plus Bayou Billy. Sadly, no plans. Your lady hasn't talked to you in 3 months. Super light water, my guy.
$70.
Yeah, how many of you guys are doing something for 4th of July? Do you guys have plans tonight? What's going on? What do you guys got going on for 4th of July?
Fair warning.
Does Canada celebrate its independence from Britain? Yes. We have Canada Day on July 1st, Elijah. So I went to the beach that day. We had fireworks at the lake. I didn't go to the fireworks, but yeah, we do celebrate it as well. Canada Day is a pretty big deal as well. Like, it's an excuse to drink, to party. You know what it is. Bayou Billy there was CGC 9.2 A plus for 149. Athletic World is a 9.0 A plus.
Next lot. $24.
You were getting worried? Yeah, you're good, DQV. You're good. They'll pick it up eventually there. You're excited for the signature auction. The Pokemon Coliseum and Pokemon Coliseum bonus disc are both yours. What are the grades on them, Daniel, at the signature? Yeah, we're close to another signature auction, which feels crazy. I think it's 3 months between every single signature. It doesn't feel like it's almost been 3 months since the last one. End of July, we have a signature auction coming up, and in the signature, there's a VGA 1... No, WADA 10. A WADA 10 copy of Pokemon Ruby at the end of the month. It's gonna be fucking insane. Going to be insane. Yo, Kurt, appreciate you being here, man.
Fair warning.
You messaged in the Discord because your WADA order arrived on Saturday at the post office. Ashley said they pick up daily from the post office. Oh, interesting.
$42.
Interesting that they say daily. Maybe mine was over a weekend or something, but I thought mine sat there for a couple days. No, yours should be picked up real soon then, DQV. Do I know if anyone tried to cross-grade from CGC to VGA? You have a 9.8 A++, and you're wondering how hard CGC grades compared to VGA? If you're doing a 9.8 A++ crossover, I mean, you could be anywhere from a VGA 85 plus to a VGA 95 plus. I would expect like a 90 plus, and really, hopefully, you get a 95 out of it. It just depends. VGA can be like
$240.
rude with how strict they are, to be frank. Like VGA can be terribly difficult on games at times. So if you're crossing even a 9.8 A++, you might only get a 90. So just prepare yourself for that. Temper your expectations. Obviously 95 plus is the goal, but like,
Next lot. $110.
You know.
$180.
there's not much upside to crossing a 9.8 A++, to be completely honest.
$220.
Deja Vu 9.4 A plus for 288. Here's Excite Bike 7.5 gloss sticker second print. The box is a 7, manual is an 8, cartridge is an 8.5 for a 7.5 overall. Pushing our way up over 300 bucks here. Gloss sticker second print. Oh, you don't like CGC and every other game in your collection is VGA? That's fair. It's fair. It's just when you cross over like 9.8 A++, there's more outcomes that are bad than good. Eating and drinking yourself stupid, Greg. What else is there? True. You're no hoser. You're here. Appreciate you, Renex. Appreciate you always being here, Renex Machina.
Next lot.
The Excite Bike pushed its way up to 350. No, it's still open. Jeez, we got a buzzer beater there. Looking for 384 on it. Second print CIB Excite Bike, which if you guys haven't been seeing on eBay, actually, complete in-box video games like graded Pokemon, graded Marios, they've been going really strong.
100,
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Debris under the seal, hey? Interesting. I just saw that in the notes. This is like a Pop 3 NES game, so I figured I'd bid it up to about $200-ish. If I get it, I get it, but debris under seal is kind of scaring me off. I don't really want a game covered in cheese, you know what I mean?
$190.
Let's take a look for debris. What does that even mean? I assume it's just like cardboard flaking? Oh, maybe not. You can see that it's kind of speckled everywhere. Like, it's very speckly here. Jesus. Oh, it's funny they say the word debris. Man, I don't want to say it's fucking mold, but like, Jesus Christ, what is this?
$280.
Right? What the hell does debris mean in this kind of context?
Fair warning.
I'll be honest, I'm happy I got outbid on this. Someone else can go ahead and take this. Very rare game. Like, I think it's a Pop 2 on WADA, and this is the first time we've seen a CGC copy sell.
Fair warning.
It would come off if opened.
$360.
Keep the dog company so he doesn't... Oh, you're keeping the dog company so he doesn't freak out. You saw fireworks from your balcony last night, so you're good. Do they do fireworks? Like, how does it work? Someone else said they watched fireworks as well. Yeah, Jason, you saw fireworks last night as well. Do they just, like, pump them all weekend or something? I expected there to only be fireworks on July 4th, damn it.
$340.
Did I see the video you posted in Discord about the one-of-one ring being confiscated by the Canadian government? No, I didn't watch it. I heard a little bit of rumor about that it could happen, but, like, I don't know. Unless it happens.
$380.
Unless it happens, I don't like to do like heavy speculation stuff like that. Unless you're saying it did happen, unless there's been developments where it like will be speculated or where it will be confiscated. But I did hear about the threat of it, so to speak. Thanks for the motivation. You're gonna head to the gym. There we go, Simon. 9.68 plus for the Coliseum and a 9.8 A plus for the bonus disc. Nice. You bought the disc off of eBay and sent it in for grading. Nice, Daniel. Absolutely killed it, man. You want a 9.4 water-graded Zelda Ocarina of Time Japanese version on eBay the other night. No water pop reports yet on Japanese, but we believe they're on the way soon. How much did it cost you, Kurt? A 9.4 Ocarina of Time Japanese. That's a solid grade on it, honestly. I assume somewhere like, I don't know, 400, 500 US, I'm guessing.
Fair warning.
WADA said they couldn't certify your game as sealed. What are the odds CDC will say the same? Pretty damn high, honestly, DeSosa. Depends what console it is. Certain consoles, you might have a better, you know, outcome or not. What console is it for? If it's something like N64, NES, Super Nintendo, Game Boy, GBA, PS2, like, I mean, it's probably pretty damn high that Wada got it correct. If it's like PS3, GameCube, DS, 3DS, maybe CGC will have a different opinion.
$150.
Did I see the guy who lost that sealed N64 Beast Wars to Wada and the post office? Yes, Rick, I did. I didn't see the details of it, though. I just know he had a Wada-graded Beast Wars. What was he doing with it? Did he submit it to Wada and then it got lost on the return? I didn't see what actually happened there. CIB are the next bubble. They're so inexpensive compared to sealed, and once graded, they go for a solid premium. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how much CIB stuff is selling for. Not mold on that game. It freaking looks like mold, Jason, man. Did you get debris all over me, Fisher Price game, and then did you draw on it with crayon? Yeah, seriously.
Next lot.
You may have to go after that 5 CIB lot. You worked with the guy who made Crazy Creatures. That's crazy. No pun intended. That's cool. You have worked with a lot of people, Joe Kane. A lot of people. Are the hating loose collectors finally warming up to certified CIB? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so, Game Gallery. I think the people who hate grading would rather spend way too much money buying raw stuff rather than buying the graded stuff for less. Because that's kind of the world we're getting into this point.
$280.
People are buying, like, raw CIBs for almost the same price as graded sealed stuff. Or, like, raw sealed stuff for close to the same price as, like, a mid to high grade sealed one. It's crazy out there.
$320.
The inefficiencies of the market right now are on full display. And like, for everyone who hates graded stuff, it is only to their dismay that they are still hating. 9.68 plus Pinball Quest. It's pushing. Looking for 456. I'm a bit surprised. I assume this has to be probably the highest graded copy we've seen. Close to it. 432 for Pinball Quest. Feels pretty solid. Guerrilla War was 9.0 A plus for 360. And Friday the 13th, 8.5 B plus. Still brought 456. That seems like a lot for Friday the 13th. But let's go ahead and take a look at GamersStonks.com here. All price comps today will be courtesy of GamersStonks. They just launched. You can go check them out at GamersStonks.com. We'll check out Friday the 13th here. And we'll see. Because for an 8.5 B plus, I mean, there's a lot of Friday the 13th out there. 56 of this population of the round, the early print, has a pop of 56. Yeah, 9.0 B plus, last sold in April for $312. 9.4 A, last sold for $456 in February. Tonight, someone paid $456 for an 8.5 B plus. Don't catch yourself paying way too much for lower grade stuff. It's the power of GamersStonks.com, everybody. Right there, in the flesh. Road Blasters, $264 for a 9.4 A plus. And we will check out Pinball Quest as well.
Fair warning.
Whoops, there we go. Pinball Quest. So what do we got? We got 6 on the Wada Pop. We haven't seen it since February of this year. We've only seen 3 copies ever sell. 9.68 plus last sold August 2022. Jesus, August 2022 for 528. 432 tonight for the 9.68 plus. I mean, there's barely any that ever sell, so I mean, it's holding up pretty strong. That's not too bad. Almost a year ago, it almost sold for $100 more, so not too bad compared to a lot of drops we see.
Next lot.
Fireworks are going mad right now in your neighborhood. You were the underbidder on the firehouse. You couldn't get past the debris. You were willing to drop a K on it. Yeah, Joseph, man. Like I said, really rare NES game on that Firehouse Rescue, and I knew there'd be some of you guys looking at it. I was hoping people just wouldn't show up for the auction, to be honest, but man, that debris on the seal, debris, whatever they want to call it, that scared me off too. Still went for $400, but Jesus, I don't know, man.
Next lot. 700.
People are lighting fireworks all weekend in your neighborhood.
$1,100.
You're smoking some meats while watching Greg. There we go, Inazuma. Right after this, I got some ribs to eat too. Some barbecue ribs, courtesy of my girlfriend's dad. So I have those to eat after the auction. 8.5 A plus here on to Mario Bros. Looking for 1,680. This is probably going to be one of the highest selling items of the entire auction tonight. We
Next
shall
lot.
see. Goes for
$22.
$1,560. Let's take a peek at Mario Bros as well.
$30.
Mario Bros 3 is always a good market watch item. We see it sell, not every week, but you know what I mean. We see it sell enough.
Fair warning.
We'll just look for the right bros here with the oval SOQR. Man, there's so many variants. Okay, we'll just leave them all on. What has CGC sold? 8.58 plus. Last sold for $1,440. Yeah, about a month ago. Tonight, actually sold for $1,560. I'm not going to call it like a good sale or anything, but it is up from the last two that sold. 1,380, 1,440, 1,560. Mario Bros 3, 8.5 A+, showing some strength over the past 4 months. Let's go, Mario 3! Let's go! But jokes aside, it is good to see that it's not like still cratering, I guess. Maybe there's a bit of a floor developing on Mario Bros 3. Maybe. Copium. Maybe. We'll continue to see what happens with it. God knows we'll see another copy soon enough.
Next lot. $130.
Your state banned fireworks this year. What the hell? That's weird. Oh, it's for the Nintendo Wii. It looked perfect, though. Wii is a tough one. Like, if it's a Wii game, I probably would send it to CGC. 407, Kurt, for that Legend of Zelda 9.4 Ocarina Japanese version. Yep, I think that's awesome. I think that is fantastic price, honestly, Kurt.
$400.
Had I seen the auction, I might have went for it myself just to get a second copy. That's solid, man. Good pickup. It would basically cost you exactly, like, or more to get yourself your own copy out of Japan, ensure that it's actually unopened, get it graded, and get it shipped to you in Canada. So, you killed it, Kurt. You killed it. Fantastic for pickup. Yeah, the Canadian Football League, eh, bud? You bet, Farang. I do my fantasy with the CFL while I wait for the NFL to start again. CFL fantasy, yeah, tides me over while I wait for NFL fantasy.
$400.
You saw a water decline in GBA game that came from a sealed case, so you never know? Yeah, exactly. So, you just never know.
Fair warning.
With a Wii game, I would probably try. Greg tanked Firehouse lol mold. Fuck. You can do whatever the heck you want with that one, Supyo. You can do whatever you want with that one. I'm just here to show you what the hell I see.
Fair warning.
I didn't look at the pictures close up, Supyo, until we got to the actual auction, so I just want to make sure that no one else misses what the heck's going on there. Because if it's an 8.5... I mean, maybe you feel differently, Supyo, but if it's an 8.5 on the label, I don't expect to see that much bullshit on the game. Even if it's not mold, like let's say it's debris, it shakes around, like, that's a lot of fucking shit under the seal, man. I don't know.
$360.
Starting to love the CGC cases over WADA. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely better now that we just have another company in the mix. Like, CGC entering, whether you hate them or love them, is just like an overall net positive for everyone.
Fair warning.
Yeah, let's go, girlfriend's dad. Exactly. We smoked a brisket yesterday. Still so much brisket left. So dang good, yeah. My girlfriend's dad loves smoking meat, so anytime he, like, you know, cooks himself a fancy feast, all he has is 2 daughters, so he hooks me and the other boyfriend up with some meat. I guess, yeah, the other husband or whatever you want to refer to him as, but...
$55.
I always get some meat anytime he cooks it up. Yo, Pepsi Open, welcome in. I don't know if I've ever seen you here before. Welcome. Tetris, we had a 9.0 B plus for 480, and right beside it, we had an 8.5 A plus for less? Aren't these the same variation? Oval, Mexico, 9-digit zip. I don't know if they're the exact same variant or not. The label is updated on the one copy. They both say mid-production in the heritage description. But like 9.0 B plus just outsold 8.5 A plus, and that is fucking crazy to me. Like, the power of 9.0, assuming these are the same variant? I don't know if I've seen people go heavy on any different Tetris variants. 9.0 B plus, 8.5 A plus, 8, oh my god. Ugh, I can't even say it, I'm in so much shock and disbelief, Jesus. And the Ninja Turtles was a 6.5 B plus, even in low grade there, still bringing in 456. And here's winter games, if you guys haven't seen. If something is, I don't know when CGC gives out these green labels, but it's a qualified grade. So in this case, it is a distributor seal on the game. But it's really interesting because, like, they call it a distributor seal, right? So it's going to be like an RTB. It goes on the right side, the top, and the bottom. It's a 3-side seam. There's no H seam on the back. It's not an official factory seal on the game.
$280.
So distributor seal, it's an unopened game as far as I know, but they don't actually grade the seal on the game. So you have a sealed game with no seal grade, distributor seal, big-ass green label on it. I don't know. I don't know. The whole thing just seems like a mess to me. It seems very messy to call a game sealed with a seal on it, but not give the seal a grade.
$140.
If you're not going to grade the seal, why even call it a distributor seal? Just rip the seal off and call it NS, like WADA? Well, I think WADA gives distributor seals an actual grade, actually, but I don't know. It's weird. It's weird.
$180.
With it being a holiday as well, you'd say it's up even more.
Fair warning.
Dip the buy. Too hot to do fireworks. Interesting.
$28.
What are you guys talking about? The
Fair warning.
with Sandy Sandshrew Blue? What are you saying? The blue will be higher, Rick? The blue will be higher than what? Than the Pokemon Ruby? What are you saying over there? NFT plus NFL plus fantasy. Yeah, I'm a D-gen. Heavy D-gen Frang. I love sports betting. Sports betting is fantastic.
Fair warning.
I will not be a role model. If YouTube comes to a spot where Twitch was like banning gambling, oh man. I will not be on the side of banning gambling. I can tell you guys that. We'll be taking that Kick contract immediately. We'll be taking that contract over to Kick immediately. Let's go gambling! You wouldn't touch it, Supyo? Yeah, fair. If CGC comes to the UK too, you just might sway. I think whatever grading company, be it VGA, WADA, CGC, opens up to the UK or actually opens a submission branch in the UK in Europe, would immediately win over like the whole region.
$50.
It is insane to me that WADA, VGA, CGC, does PSA even have a branch over in Europe? Does PSA operate out of the UK or Europe? Like, I don't understand why these companies are staying so North American centric when there is an entire there's an entire world worth of collectibles being underrepresented. It seems crazy to me.
$65.
That like it seems crazy to me. Crazy that offices and submission points aren't already set up in these other places.
$70.
Every time I say something with a P, it rumbles the mic. What the fuck?
Fair warning.
PSA and the moderate income companies do have locations in London. There we go. Makes sense that at least PSA has reached out to there.
Fair warning.
For a newbie, qualified VGA versus CGC versus Imp is a mess? Yes, Game Gallery. Agreed 100%. A complete mess with those labels.
$18.
Like, for some newbie looking at that, there is no way to know what the fuck is going on with this, right? Like, the only reason I can even read what the hell this label is saying is because I dedicate my whole life to this. Anyone else looking at this, it's like, you know, yeah, it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. There's a learning curve. Never forget that. Never take the information you have for granted. Because this hobby has a frickin' learning curve. Reading the labels on graded video games, not that intuitive.
Next lot.
Tetris was a different
$22.
variant. USA Canada versus USA Canada Mexico. So was the 9.0 B plus the earlier print then, Timothy? Because I saw on the label that they were calling it something different, but it's an updated label versus an old label, so I didn't know what was actually the difference in variant.
$40.
Adam's Family Value starts off Super Nintendo. We only have 3 Super Nintendo games tonight, though. NES has come to a close. The CIB lots there, we had 5 unlicensed games for 204, 2 unlicensed gambling games going for 94, and 4 Jeopardy games. Because if you thought having Jeopardy on the NES was great, why don't we have 4 different... This is 3 different ones right here. But I think there are 4 Jeopardy games, isn't there? I think they're still talking... Oh, Talking Super Jeopardy, 25th. Maybe there's only 3. I feel like there's 4. But at the bottom there, there's early print and late print for normal Jeopardy. But yeah, group lot of Jeopardy there. So it sells for $51. Hopefully you got yourself a Jeopardy fix. PSA opened in Tokyo years back. Yeah, exactly. Like, it just makes sense. It just makes sense.
Fair warning.
Just seems crazy to me that all the time in like Europe and stuff, you see these random ass companies pop up and like try to take, you know, they try to like control the market because of course, right? But then it's always this issue where like, oh, we all of a sudden European have their own graders and stuff, or UK has their own grader, but the rest of the world doesn't really accept it because, I mean, at this point, a lot of the collecting is centralized to America, but I feel like that's an exposure issue. Where if the proper means actually existed for these other countries to participate, they would.
Next lot. 100.
Wada used to grade those winter games without the H seam? Interesting.
130. 100.
Me saying P doesn't rumble the mic. P Peppa Pig picks Peppas. Hopefully that was nice and rumbly. I don't know. I hope it doesn't rumble the mic. Star Fox went for $990, and here is WrestleMania the arcade game, 9.48 plus, made in Japan copy of the game. Nice grade, nice game. Let's also take a peek here at Star Fox, but no, wait! Pokemon Blue, 8.5A plus Sand Shrew box. It is a blue text on the back, so second print here of Pokemon Blue. Nice copy, though. We'll see what it does. We're looking for 2,280 right now. 8.5A plus Sand Shrew blue back.
Fair warning.
Yeah, Peppa Pig picks Peppas. Yes. Mic check. Looking for 2,640 on the Pokemon Blue. Then we'll check out the comps on Star Fox there. We had $990, and we'll check out Pokemon Blue price comps as well. Selling for $2,400. This feels low. Let's look.
$46.
Just in my head, it's like, man,
$40.
you can get a Pokemon Blue Sandshrew 8.5A plus, which is pretty freaking nice. You can do that now for $2,500.
$48.
Okay, so here we go. 8.5A, worst grade, last sold October 2020. Oh my God. Last sold October for $2,880. So tonight, nicer copy. $480 down from the last sale. And the last sale was frickin'
$75.
9 months ago. Whew.
$90.
That's crazy.
$95.
I'm surprised. I'm honestly surprised. 8.5A plus. Just for, you know, some history reference here. This same grade copy sold January 2021 for $8,400. It is down $6,000 in 2.5 years. It is down 75%. That is crazy. Crazy. I think someone got themselves a great deal, Supyo. That's what I think. I think someone got themselves a great deal. Now, is it because it's 4th of July? Is it just lucky?
Fair warning.
Don't know, but $2,400 there, 8.5A plus. Some Pokemon collectors probably going to be happy with that one. Gauntlet Legends 9.8A plus plus CGC. We're already into N64 here, and we barely have any N64 today as well. So we're going to do N64, Game Boy Advance, and then move into DS and stuff. Kobe Bryant courtside, 8.5 A plus for 300. I almost said 3,000. Jesus. that would have been some 2022 Kobe for 3,000. Yo, Steve Craig, Retro Games. Happy 4th of July to you as well, my guy. Always nice to see you pop in, even on the 4th of July. Making sure to stop in and say hi. The world needs more people like you, Steve Craig. You won...
Fair warning.
You won the Pokemon Blue. You sold your UK one for $3,500 on eBay, so getting it back, you won, rather. Yeah, good shit, KSI. I think that's a great price. You were the underbidder. Damn. Ugh, again, a testament to how few people are in this frickin' market, am I right? The winner and the underbidder are both sitting in this chat. And this chat only has... Oh, no, we have 85 people in here. Okay, I was going to say we have fuck all in here, but 85 is actually pretty decent. We have 85 people in here, the underbidder and the winner, both in this chat. Yeah, Rick D slacking out there. Just wild, man. It's wild how close-knit this hobby is. 100 of us all just frickin' punching each other in the face to try and grab these games. Will it pan out in the future? I don't know.
$55. $65.
Glad you got a good deal with the Pokemon. The pound is strong right now, so happy to swap PAL for NTSC. Yeah, no doubt, dude. No doubt. Yeah, KSI in here chatting. KSI in here pumping the market, exactly. When he's not with Logan Paul. I mean, it did kind of go low, Rick. I don't know what price you might have been expecting, but here's a 9.6 A plus Metroid Classic to start things off for GBA. We had NBA Live 99 for 149 bucks, and Breakaway 98 went for 89. Both mid to high grades on those as well. Metroid is a 9.6 A plus CGC copy. The Classic series, of course, on GBA, they look great and they're fun to collect. Really fun miniseries on the console. UKG is under a lot of fire for grading a lot of reseals, so if CGC opened here, I would convert to CGC. Well, I genuinely think, Simon, if any of the big North American companies just went to the UK or went to Europe, they would immediately take like 90% of all of the business. Like immediately.
Fair warning.
I really think it would be that easy. A lot of those companies that are really big, be it UKG, RGG or something, esports grading, I don't know who even exists over in Europe. Pixel? Who's Europe and Germany using right now?
Fair warning.
You have over 300 UKG? I hear you, KSI. I hear you, man. I understand that for you guys, it's not viable to ship everything overseas to get it graded. That it's ridiculous. Of course you're not going to.
$20.
But
$240.
Just my opinion on the matter there. Pokemon Red Rescue 9.4 A plus goes for 384, and the Metroid Classic closed at 204. Here's Mario Bros 3, Super Mario Bros Advance 4, because everyone loves a really stupid naming convention, right? Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Bros 3 for GBA. 9.2 A plus with no bonus cards included on this one. Just standard copy of the game. 276. Here is Super Mario Advance 2, Super Mario World, but this time they put Super Mario Advance 2 be underneath the other subtitle. So this one's actually Super Mario World, Super Mario Advance 2, and this one is Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Bros 3. Please do not get them wrong. Super Mario World, though, is looking for 360. 9.2 A plus CGC here.
$320.
Shipping to the US is very expensive. Sometimes customs rips it open, and there's import fees. Oh yeah, no, it's ridiculous, Simon. You literally cannot send your stuff to North America to get it graded. Like, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. You guys have to use the companies that exist for you. I get it fully. Pixel grading is awesome. Yeah, okay, so they are still operating. Are they mainly German right now, Ivan? Or are they serving, like, that whole region? Or are they, like, you know, fixated on Germany?
$60.
And I wanted to check, actually, comps on. I got distracted there by the Pokemon Blue. Star Fox 9.0 A. Hey, what's up with Star Fox? Super Nintendo.
$80.
Star Fox is not one word. A 9.0 copy. 8.5A plus last sold for 720. 9.0A last sold for 1,080. It was a CGC one though. So, I mean, we're $90 less 2 months later. It's selling for the exact same price here. Star Fox, basically exact same price as the last CGC 9.0 that sold. So, nothing to really report there. We don't see it. We don't see enough Star Fox copies to really nail definitive pricing, to be completely honest. There's just not enough sales showing up at the auction houses.
$220.
It's one that I'm always interested to take a peek at, though. I would like to buy a copy of Star Fox eventually. And this is an Italian case pack of Ultimate Spider-Man. We've seen a few of them now. $240 there. 6 copies of Italian Spider-Man.
$120.
It's me, a Spider-Man.
$130.
I can leave you all with that.
$40.
Bomberman Generation starting off the GameCube lot here. 9.6A plus on it. All of the GameCube stuff's actually pretty nice today. City Racers 9.8A. KO the Kangaroo 9.0A, Killer 7 9.6A plus, Lord of the Rings 9.6A plus, and just weird games. Like no big Marios or anything. Just some random GameCube games, if you want to call them that. Spyro, Turok. We'll see what these do today. Here's City Racer 9.8A. Only copy on the Wada March Pop Report. I don't know if City Racer is an expensive CIB though. I feel like it's one of those, what's the word? Fringe. One of those fringe titles for CIB GameCube collectors. Like, it's obviously a full set game, right? Like, if you're not doing a full set GameCube, who the fuck cares about City Racer? But I think it's, like, almost collectible. I think.
$130. $140.
I might be thinking of one of the other random racing games on GameCube. There's quite a few of them that full set collectors have to look for. But 9.8A copy here, we're pushing up, looking for 169. That Star Fox is the same copy you sold for 6,000 on the famous July signature. Really? Really, Elysium? Jesus.
$5.
So we're talking 6,000 all the way down to 1,000. That is a value loss of $5,000.
Fair warning.
Which is what? What's 5/6?
Next lot.
That is a lot of value loss there. 83% of its value disappeared. Oh, that's nice. Do not panic! Do not panic, everyone! Star Fox is only down 83% from its peak. It will recover. It will recover. City Racer 9.8A went for 159. KO the Kangaroo went for $97. Here's Killer 7 9.6A plus on this one. So far, these GameCube games aren't doing a ton, to be completely honest.
Next lot. 65.
Killer 7 even, 9.6A plus, 124. Man, I feel like Killer 7 used to be so much more collectible than it is today. Like, I genuinely feel like Killer 7 would have sold for close to $100, like back in 2015.
Fair warning.
It's weird that this game just gets no love anymore. Lord of the Rings, The Third Age, 9.6A plus, also 119 on that one.
$150.
9.8A plus on Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. Highest graded copy across all variants on the March Pop Report. We'll see if Spyro can get some love. You got the Killer 7, pretty happy with it? Yeah, dude, 100%. You got yourself a pretty mint copy for like a little bit over $100. I mean, I think it's hard to go wrong with pricing like that. You were chatting with Dominic. He graded an 85 yellow to a 9.6A++. 85 plus to 9.8A++ makes sense. Oh my god.
Fair warning.
A VGA 85 turning into a 9.6A++ is just stupid. That's like someone entering a cheat code before you submit to the grading company. That's some up, down, down bullshit right there.
Fair $240.
You turn an 85 into a 9.6A+. Plus. 2 pluses on it because fuck it, right? My god. Stuff like that is just frustrating, to be honest. Just frustrating.
$120.
Spyro does get some love there. Goes for $264. There we go. That's what we like to see. 9.8 A+. Finally gets a little bit of love. And here's Turok Evolution, 9.6 A+. And I'm pretty sure this is a game that doesn't have Y-folds. Yeah, it has an H overlap seam. So right here, you might be able to see it on my screen. It's pretty skinny, but you can kind of see a seam going across the game. I don't know where the other seam is, though. Maybe there's only one seam? But yeah, Turok on GameCube, one of very few GameCube games that does not use Y-folds. You'll never find it with Y-folds. Entering into Nintendo DS, and it did sell for $192. Entering into Nintendo DS, we have a 9.6A. Not for resale copy. Interesting. Does this NFR copy come inside of a console bundle? I thought they never included like full game cases inside of console bundles. I'm surprised to see an NFR of Bowser's Inside Story. 9.6A on it. Weird.
Next lot. $120.
You got D&D and Pokemon? You're off to bed before you get into a bidding war with anything else? Yo, KSI, take care, man. Good pickups. Who the F would pay $6K for Star Fox? Hey. 2021 was a wild time to be alive, Supyo. 2021 was a wild time to be alive, man. All you hear is buy the dip. Yes. Exactly. You never heard of City Racer till today? Like I said, Bundoid, if you're not doing full set GameCube, there's no reason for you to ever think of City Racer. There's a lot of random racing games on GameCube that fall into that full set category. There's just a lot of random shit on GameCube, period, once you start looking at the full set. It's an interesting console to collect for. I think there's, what, 550 games for the North American set, I think? Somewhere in there. I think it's shy of 600. 540 maybe? Can't remember the exact number now, but it's a cool console to look at the full set for. There's a lot of random shit on GameCube. Might be something like a Costco or one Walmart bundle. Yeah, let me see here if there's a, is it a sticker or a... Yeah, it's actually on the back of the game case. It is printed on there, Timothy. The NFR, so... I don't know. I just didn't realize there was one that existed. Went for $204. These Pokemon were both Canadian copies, 9.8 A++ Canadian. Oh my god. Man, the Canadian copy, actually, this is a 9.4 A+ Fire Emblem. The Canadian copy basically gets as disrespected as a World Edition copy. Right? Like the Canada copy for $159, I feel like a World copy would sell for the exact same amount. 9.6 A+ here, Canadian, 104. Fire Emblem, the reprint, went for $114, 9.4 A+ on that. Man, Fire Emblem is cheap these days. Here's Twilight Princess, 9.6 A+. I believe it's a first print copy of the game. Made in Japan on the Wii, 9.6 A+. I think it is. Take a peek at the back here.
Fair warning.
Yeah, as far as I can tell.
Next lot.
With the player's guide available.
Previous lot reopened.
I think it's a first print on this. But looking for $312 on it. No Stampede. I haven't won anything yet, and I haven't tossed any bids yet today. I might just have to save up my money for I might have to save up my money for the 6th gen on Thursday. Is there anything else that I invest in? I do hold crypto. I have normal stocks. I have Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and other random shit. So it just depends if you want to call that investing or just collecting. I collect a bunch of different stuff. I have normal stocks, and I do have crypto.
Fair warning.
I haven't looked at crypto or stocks seriously in a while, though. It just kind of sits.
$24.
Twilight Princess did push its way up to $300, actually. We'll take a peek at the comps on Twilight Princess. Other M was a 9.6 A+ for $129, and here is Metroid Prime 3. 9.4 A, pushing its way up to $70, slowly but surely here. We'll just take a peek at the Twilight Princess on Wii.
$48. $50. $55.
When's the last time we saw a 9.6 A+ of that?
$65.
And it looks like Japan, this should have been a first print that just sold today. Made in Japan, copy, 9.6 A+, last sold for $300 back in January, February, March. So 312, 288, 372, tonight 300.
Next lot.
Twilight Princess on Wii holding very steady in that $300 range. Peaked out, it looks like, at $500 all the way 1 year ago.
$34.
1 year ago, $500. Today, $300. So down like everything else, but holding decent in...
$42.
Holding decent around the $300 range.
$50.
Metroid Prime 3 didn't even get to $100. Damn, 9.48 for $94 there. Here's one Chinbara. I don't know how to say it. Oni Chanbara. Bikini Zombie Slayers, 9.4 A+. We'll see if it gets some love.
$80.
I don't know what Wii collectors want to collect these days, so we'll see. Yeah, percent of net worth in stocks versus games. Yeah, it's a heavy games. Heavy lean to games. I think my crypto's worth more than my stocks right now. I think. Yeah, it is. My crypto's worth more than stocks right now. And both of them, though, are fucking terrible compared to the highs. That's why I haven't looked at them or thought about my stocks or crypto in a long time. Because it's just like, man, looking at it hurts. Stocks are up a lot in the last 6 months. You should check them. I hold too much penny stock bullshit. Like, I have a little bit of ETF substitutes, which obviously is helping. That feels nice, but, like, the 6 month of recovery doesn't make up for, like, the 2021 crash. I didn't DCA my way down much.
Fair warning.
So, a lot of my average buy-ins are still awful. Like, even Facebook, I think I'm in it for 330. So, even Facebook, I think last I saw was getting back up to, like, 290. Which is, it's doing fantastic. I'm still at a loss on something like Facebook. So, like, oh. Some of them are just gross.
$34.
So, yeah. We don't talk about stocks. We don't need to get into that. Oni Chinbara, though, sold for $109, the 9.48 plus. Resident Evil 4 on Wii is a 9.4A for $51. Resident Evil The Dark Side Chronicles, 9.4A plus here. Looking for $67 so far.
$40.
You bought Meta at 90 and it's 285? Yeah. I did not. I did not. I did not. I bought it damn near its high.
$42.
Where the fuck did I buy Meta? I have it at 3. Yeah, like I bought somewhere right around here.
44.
I have it around 330, 340 as a buy-in. It's almost the absolute peak. The peak was around 380. I have it somewhere around here. And then after I bought all the way down to $90 at the worst. All right, so we've popped up from 90 all the way back to 286, but we're still not where old Greg bought, around 330, 340. And that's like one of the better stocks too. Like that is one of my better stocks. I have other shit that's still down like 80%. I bought some absolute just garbage during the bubble. Lessons learned.
$120.
We live and we learn, boys. Super Mario Maker 9.6 A++ big box WADA.
Fair warning.
Now, interesting thing is that you will not see... You won't see more copies of this graded in the big box because WADA stopped grading them in the big box. The 9.6 A++ here, they did not give the box itself a separate grade because the box itself has never been opened. And due to how the blisters were squeezing some of the corners and stuff, WADA did stop accepting any kind of oversized stuff. Don't know what the hell is going down here for a 9.6 A++. Looks weird. Maybe it's just blister scuffing?
Fair warning.
Got like some white paint on his shoe there, but there's like a lot of speckling everywhere actually. But yeah, so it's weird to see one of these. This was graded all the way back in February 2020. So 3 years ago. I don't know when WADA stopped grading those, but like it's been a long time since they've graded any of these. Sold for $139 tonight. $139. Honestly, free. Like that is cheap. To get yourself a big box 9.6 A++. They don't have a factory seal hockey guy. So in order to get this graded, you have to have one that has never been opened. You have to have a box that was never opened. frankly, I think it should be NS, right? Yeah, that's a good point. What the fuck? This should be NS, shouldn't it? Man, they didn't grade the box. They did not grade the box. There's no way. Look at this paint chipping up here as well. This has to be on the box, right? So did they just grade the game inside? And encase it with the box? Is that what I'm supposed to understand here? Because you're right, it would be an NS. It would be NS. There's more chipping over here. There's no way they graded this box. So you're getting a 9.6 A++ graded interior copy, and you just get the box included, I guess? But it's a slipcover where they didn't even give a slipcover grades up, yo. It's just... What is this? I take back what I said. This selling for $139 makes sense. Super Smash Bros. Wii U is a 9.4 A+, and that closes off the Nintendo block today. It's not even a first print here on Smash Bros. Wii U. This was a second print at least for 164. Yeah, you got the 1, you got a B. At least a second print here on Smash Bros. Wii U. 9.4 A+, though, still bringing in 164. Damn. Aerial Assault starts off Sega Master System, 9.6 A+ for 348, into Missile Defense 3D, also a 9.6 A+. Welcome to Sega Block, everybody. Welcome to Sega Block.
Fair warning.
Yeah, no, Supyo, dude, I thought it was mint too. I was like, holy shit, a mint unopened Mario Maker for 140? But now I'm like, man, I don't even know if I want this for 140. Hey.
$120.
You sold after the last Santa rally in 2021. Most had a nice plus, couple of minor losses. Never got into the junk besides pump and dumps. Yeah, I wish I would have dumped after the pumps, HW. That's my issue. I had some beautiful pumps on some of those, but I was just too dumb to sell. That's my issue. That's what I learned through the 2021 rally. I need to take smaller bites of stuff and just be happy selling.
$340.
That was my number one lesson through all of that. Be happy selling. Sell shit. And that's, you know, I preach a lot of that with my game collecting now, where I'm like, fuck, always be selling stuff, like do stuff, because
fair warning.
It really, you just got to take small bites here and there everywhere. But it's so damn hard to sell when everything's green. It's so hard to sell when stuff's going good. Disney's Beauty and the Beast, 9.6 B plus there. Still, 432 for that. Damn, not too shabby for a B plus seal rating. And 5 gifted from Marty, the one-man party. 4th of July party just started, dude. Let's go, man. Always appreciated, Marty. Raging Skittles, Jeremy Brzezowski, Pokeneer, Peekapoo, and Jaden getting sniped by the gifted subs. Let's go, man. Welcome to the Greg Gang, everybody. I don't know. That present pop-up must be new, man. I saw it too there. I always forget that I even have notifications, Timothy, on the screen. Does it make a noise? Is there a notification noise for that? I don't even know.
Next lot.
$60.
I set those up probably 3 years ago. Those notifications on screen. And never looked at them since. That's back when I was still a Twitch streamer. Oh, I had to have my notifications for Twitch streaming. Never thought they would even link to my YouTube shit. That was for Twitch notifications.
Fair warning. $170.
Where's Mortal Kombat 3? 9.0 A plus. Super interesting though. It is a loose cartridge inside. We barely ever see that.
Fair warning.
We barely ever see a loose cartridge on a Genesis. I don't know if I've ever seen it before, to be completely honest. That's weird. But 9.0 A plus loose cartridge inside. Shake that thing like a maraca. Your 4th of July maraca has arrived.
$75. $90.
And don't buy in too soon. That's even more important. Well, it's like, if you're going to get into a pump, like even with the video games, right? It's like if you're going to enter into a pump cycle, because there is momentum trading. And that's something I also learned more about during the whole pump phase, is if you want to be a momentum trader, again, the most important thing is taking small bites and selling some shit as the momentum pushes.
Fair warning.
Because, you know, a lot of people only enter in during a pump. And it's like, oh, they buy in at 140, sell at 160, and, like, they're done. You know what I mean? Who cares if it goes up to 200? You did your part. You got your money. You're out of there. That's something I really needed to, just, I guess, learn more about sooner. Or just, you know, think about more while it was happening.
$140.
No noise on the notification. Man, I'll have to add some noise to that. I gotta add some noise to that. That notification needs like a... We need the grunt birthday party. I'll add that noise. I'll write that down.
Fair warning.
We'll add the grunt birthday party noise to gifted subs. Grunt B-Day party. That'll be exactly what we need to motivate more people to subscribe. To become a member, sorry. Greg Gang. Join the Greg Gang. Only $2.99. It could not be cheaper to support the stream, I tell you guys.
Fair warning.
Add grunt birthday party. Noise. That'll be some good shit. RBI Baseball 3 is a 9.6A, which Chokeslam showed up right now to say is hard. Or maybe you've been sitting in here, I'm not sure, but you always show up to let us know. Let us know if the Genesis stuff is doing well or hard. I always just think it's you shilling your stuff, man. I know it's not always, but... We're looking for $300 here on RBI Baseball 3. You're putting the kids to bed?
Fair warning.
NBA All-Star Challenge went for 204.
Next lot.
Greg, you gotta put in the work. I see you finally updating Discord finally. Yeah, that, I tell you. We got a brand new buy-sell section in the Discord. That's huge. Huge. The buy-sell in the Discord has literally never been better. If you're not in the Discord, join the Discord.
Fair warning.
You just happen to get in during Genesis? That's not your game. You just like talking about Genesis. The RBI Baseball did sell for $264. I appreciate you saying stuff about it, though, Chokeslam, because I don't know the more increased nuances about Genesis. Here's RBI Baseball 4, 9.4A on this one. First time offering RBI Baseball 4. It was probably the first time offering this as well, I would think. They don't seem familiar to me anyway.
$130.
Yo, Inazuma with the $19.99 as well. Hi, Grog.
$150.
Hi, Grog. That is a fantastic use of $20 right there. Fantastic use. If I was your financial advisor,
$160.
a fantastic use of $20. Much appreciated, Inazuma. Yeah, I would assume one of the inside tabs is broken. Swatup. SWTUP. I would assume so. On the Mortal Kombat there. It's weird because sometimes on cartridges too, I'm sure you guys have experienced this, where one of the internal tabs on it... Oh, this! Holy shit, listen! That's crazy! I can't believe the one cartridge sitting beside me here. So inside, one of the tabs is broken, right? How the fuck does that happen? I don't know. Maybe it was dropped at some point. But even on these sealed stuff, Genesis cases, NES games, inner tabs just break. It's weird. Man, I hope I didn't break that recently. Sometimes that cartridge has fallen.
$70.
That would suck if I broke that recently. Oh well. But yeah, sometimes the stuff inside can just break. And it's weird. And it happens. RBI Baseball 4 there goes for $240. Here is Soccer 9.0A. I almost thought this was a European copy at first. Damn. World Championship Soccer on this one. North American 9.0A. RBI 94 is everywhere, but RBI 3 and 4 are harder to find. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of that I always see, is the RBI 94.
$110.
Sure, those flips are great. Usually comes down to not being emotionally involved. As far as it going through with the flip, it has to be strictly pluses and minuses, yes. Yep, that's the issue with doing games and other collectibles as well, HW, is that a lot of people do get emotionally involved. How much is a sealed copy of Heart Gold worth? Lil Seal. I don't know off the top of my head, but there should be plenty examples on eBay for you to see. So if you just type the game in on eBay and filter over to sold listings, you'll see tons of them to compare and contrast against. The game sells pretty recently. Pretty often, I mean. I think it's somewhere in the $400 or $500 range to get yourself a sealed Heart Gold. Just small case, anyway. A big box. I mean, a big box is going to cost you a lot more. I think a small box is $300 to $400.
$46.
This was very close to release. It was released the month after the Sega Genesis came out for World Championship Soccer. Damn. I guess that's why I don't recognize it at all. 9.0A on that one for $139. Here's Choplifter 3, 8.0A, factory sealed Game Gear. Selling for a steal at $75 in my opinion. 8.0A on that. Factory sealed Game Gear is just hard to find. Here's Sonic 2. Heritage is calling it early production. CGC doesn't label what it is. It's a 9.4A++ mid-print though. It is a mid-print copy of the game. This is not early. This is not first. So on the back here, you can see it's a Redwood City address. That is how you identify it as a middle print. Mid-print copy here. So just be careful that you don't chase it as an early print. There is an earlier copy of this game. 9.4A++ though, very nice, and it is not the Majesco late print. So, still presents nice, still looks cool, just don't think you're getting a first print here.
$220.
Yo, Timothy, the GamerStonks owner with the 10 gifted. Holy smokes.
$260.
Wow. Courtesy of GamersStonks.com, 10 gifted memberships. Let's go, dude. Lil Seal level collects. Yeah, Lil Seal, man, you just got sniped. Just ask a question, get sniped by a membership. BMF, Alex Charms, KM Melodics, Tyler Ferguson, Youngster Ryan, Retro 2001, Max Quaza, and Flaky Croissant. All getting sniped by the memberships. Let's go, dude. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Emotionally involved, it's called collecting. Exactly.
$44.
Exactly. That's the trick when people try to like get into this world just buying and selling. Sup, yo.
$70. $75.
Everyone begins liking this shit because it's super cool. The Lost World Jurassic Park was a 9.6A plus for $129. That's really cool, actually. Here's a 9.6B plus on this copy, pushing its way up to 100.
Fair warning. Next
yeah, the Game Gear case is nice for WADA. I agree. I do agree. 9.8A plus on NBA Action 98. I am going to toss a couple bids at this, actually. We'll see what happens here. Do I still get money from Twitch? No. I don't know. I don't think I ever did Mask, actually. I was never a partner or high enough to get money. Yo, let's go. $360. We got a 9.8A plus copy. Let's go. Let's fucking go. That is an upgrade for me. I think I paid $450 for a 9.4 A++ back in October, August. Upgrade now to a 9.8 A plus Kobe Bryant. Let's fucking go. That's cool. That's cool, man. That's just cool. I'm so down. That is cool. Yeah, exactly. The comps on this are absolutely insane. We'll just go ahead and look at GamerStonks.com. Now launched, now available to sign up if you want to check the sales results from all of the auction sites, GamerStonks.com. Of course, if you're in the Discord, you also save money on your membership, so make sure you check the Discord before signing up. Join the Discord if you're not already. Description, link. I'll grab you guys a link to the Discord as well. There's just a lot of stuff. You need to be on top of all this stuff, you guys. Never miss anything in this market. Be a smart person in this market. Join the Discord. We'll let you know everything. There's people in there who can help you with basically every aspect of video game collecting. Any questions you might have, probably answer them in the Discord. But I was looking at here, the Kobe Bryant. Let's take a peek here. Sega Saturn. That is NBA. What is that? Action 98? Yes.
Next lot.
9.8 A++ last sold for $660. That was in March. 9.8 A+, the same copy I just bought, not the exact same, sorry, same grade that I bought tonight, sold almost exactly 1 year ago for $1,100. Tonight, $360. Sold for $1,000. It peaked out, 9.8 A++ peaked for $3,360, it looks like. That was back in 2021. Yeah, that was the peak price ever paid for one of these. $3,360. For the 9.8 A++. 2 years later, the 9.8A++ went from 3,300 down to 660.
$240.
So, yeah, Kobe Bryant was not immune to the fall. Absolutely not. But, man, I'm happy. I'm happy.
Fair warning.
I'm happy. That's a cool upgrade. That's some Kobe Bryant stonks right there.
200.
Here's Skies of Arcadia on the Dreamcast. This came out, I think, quite a while before the GameCube one, didn't it? 9.68 plus on this. I believe this is the actual, like, first printing, first release of Skies of Arcadia.
Next lot. $120.
What did you win, Stampede? Sorry, here.
$180. $220.
You bring in a breath of fresh air into retro gaming. Keep up the good work. Yo, Poopy Fingers. I appreciate you, man. You got the first print a long time ago from your video on it? There we go, substitutes. There we go.
$260.
What the heck did you win? Oh, you have something in for grading. I don't think you're saying you got anything.
$280. $300.
Thought you said you won something, Stampede, but looks like you got something graded. You sent in 9 Game Gear games. You got 2 9.48 plus. The other 7 all got 8.58 plus. Jeez. Some nice blanket grading for you right there. The Kobe was $360 up, yo. 9.88 plus.
Fair warning.
Yeah, you saw those gifted memberships coming in. We had the $20 from Inazuma. We had 15 gifted memberships. Man, we're rolling in money tonight, Timothy. It's time to splash it on some Kobe Bryant.
Fair warning. Next lot. $65.
Yeah, the CGC Dreamcast, I agree. I agree. The CGC case in general is crystal clear. That is one thing that I've, like, never heard people complain about. Same with the blisters inside and the clarity. Like, CGC absolutely nails that. Compared to WATA, where people are still complaining about blister issues, and they still have issues with their new cases, so... That is one thing that CGC does excellent, is their cases. I've really heard very little complaints about any aspect of the CGC case. Sonic Adventure 9.48 plus goes for 408 there. Into PS1.
Fair warning.
Welcome in the Sony folks. Hour and 12 minutes into the stream here. And I do want to let you guys know that tonight's auction is, of course, sponsored by Heritage Auctions. A huge thanks to you guys being here on the 4th of July. If you're interested in consigning with Heritage, the description of the video has all of the upcoming showcase and signature auctions. The next signature that they are accepting consignments for is all the way out in November, but the deadline is coming up in September. I know it seems like a long time away, but reach out sooner rather than later to get consignment opportunity for all of these upcoming showcase auctions. It takes a long time to put the catalogs together, and it is first come, first serve if you or someone else consign the same grade, same game. So we're looking... Nearest consignment deadlines are for the August Nintendo 8 to 64-bit, as well as the next 6th Gen and Beyond showcase auction. Consignment deadlines are coming up mid-July and end of July for those, and of course, they're always accepting quality consignments for the weekly auctions we watch right here on YouTube every single Tuesday. Use the link in the video to reach out. It helps out the channel. Let them know Greg came. Any other questions? videogames@ha.com. Let them know Greg came. Maybe don't let them know that. Don't let them know that, actually. I take that part back. They don't need to know that. But hopefully you guys knew what I meant.
$800.
Huge thanks to you guys being here on a Tuesday. Spending your 4th of July in here. Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22 is a 9.6A++ for $84 there. Final Fantasy VIII, the Grail, 9.8A on this one. Pushing its way up to $1,000. People know. People know it's the best Final Fantasy. They know. The secret is out. Looking for $1,080 on it. Yeah, Greg came. I tell you. Is it possible to consign one game? It is if your game's good, Game Gallery. But in general, consigning a single game might be difficult.
Next lot.
Stop saying that. Do not email that to Val. Yeah, no doubt.
400,
Seriously.
500, 600. $650.
eBay sale for 9,000 Farang. Is that on
Fair
price
warning.
charts for the Kobe Bryant? What the fuck? If that actually sold and got paid for, that is nutty.
$700.
Like 95% of those nice Kobe's came from one Amazon seller. You nabbed most of them back in like 2019 for $19.99, but they're almost
Fair
run
warning.
through. That's insane. Oh no, like Chokeslam, man. I am so happy owning 2 Kobe Bryants. Like so happy. The fact that I got 2 solid copies for like what? I think I'm
Fair
in them
warning.
now for
$800.
800 US all in. I am so happy. So happy to have some Kobe Bryant. Yo,
Fair
Simon Space with the 690. Let's go, dude.
$850.
W in the chat.
$900.
Much appreciated. Much appreciated, Simon. Here is Harry Potter as well. Sorcerer's Stone 9.8 A++.
$950.
Pushing. Final Fantasy closed at 1,080. We'll see what Harry Potter does here. Jesus. Right now it's pushing its way over $1,000 right now. I know the Harry Potter game on PS1 has some really big sales, but it also has some there's a lot of them, I think.
Fair warning.
Yeah, even 9.8 A++, there's 5.
$1,100.
What's going on here? Oh, sorry, yeah, 5 9.8 A++ and 5
Fair
9.8 A+,
warning.
3 9.8s, 28 total on the pop report. The last time 9.8 A++ sold was over a year ago. Jesus, at Golden
warning.
Auctions, one sold for $2,700. So we're looking for $1,440.
Next lot.
Didn't get it. Jeez.
$38.
Tonight, $1,320.
$42.
So about 50%
$54.
off in a year from the last time we saw one of these sell on one of the major auction houses. We are going all the way. Oh man, even back in
Fair
2021, it was selling for 3,000. That's it. We've only
Next
seen
lot.
2 of them come up. 9.8 A++.
$140.
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. $1,320. One of the best-selling PlayStation games as well, if you guys do not know. It's like
Fair warning.
weird how much this game was a bestseller on PlayStation. I had no idea. Pinobi 9.6 A++ for $71 and Ray Crisis 9.4 A+. Just stand up for a second here. FF8 is one of the 5 games you would like to have as a graded video game for the PC. For the PC, Monotone. Come on. Got to get a PS1 copy for the PC. Check price charting. Kobe Bryant, they got 3K sales. Yeah, man, that's nutty.
Fair warning. $380.
You bought those games before Kobe even died. You weren't even thinking of it. You just so cheap you bought them. Yeah, no, seriously, you killed it on those
Fair
Chokeslam.
warning.
You had 5 to 6 case packs. Yeah, you killed it, man. That was a good pickup.
Next lot.
Those Kobe games are cool.
$24.
$432 for Ray Crisis there, 9.4 A+, and here's Street Fighter EX Plus Alpha, 9.4 B+ on this one.
$130. $150. $100. $200.
For your personal collection. No, the PC one's really cool. Does the PC copy still come in a trapezoid box, Monotone, for Final Fantasy VIII, or is it just a normal
warning.
rectangle? Dragon Dew, welcome in.
Next lot.
Welcome in.
$80.
Final Fantasy 7, 6, 8, 9 in that order. Yeah, I think Final Fantasy 8 actually sold pretty strong for 9.8A to go over $1,000 there, Joseph.
Fair warning. Next
I
lot.
don't think that's like a low sale on this. Did I go to the wrong one? Squaresoft, yeah. Made in the USA. The last time we saw a 9.8A was 576. 9.8A plus 900. 9.8A plus plus 900. Yeah, this is the highest Final Fantasy VIII has sold in 7 months.
Fair
So
warning.
I think you made a good call by bowing out of the bids there.
Next lot.
I think for $1,000 you could probably get a 9.8A plus, or you can just pay a lot less for a 9.8A.
Fair warning.
So I think you made the right choice not pushing that Final Fantasy anymore.
Next lot.
And honestly, Joseph, you might have dodged yourself a bullet there. You might have got lucky that someone outbid you.
$80. 85.
We're already into PS2 here.
outbid.
Jesus. Clock Tower 3, $216 for the 9.6A. Devil May Cry 2, 9.6A plus for $134. Here's Evergrace, 9.8A plus. We just talked about this last week. A 9.6A plus sold for $149, $159, I believe. Tonight is the 9.8A plus. Beautiful copy, highest on the pop report. There's only 2 on the pop report, so it's not saying much. But 9.8A plus, it is from software. $312, that's too high for me. But we'll see where this ends at here. How bad was that Super Mario Maker? Do you need to harangue Wada? No. It's not that it's bad, Joe Kane. It's just like at first I thought it was a really good deal for the Mario Maker. Now it's just like normal price. If not, maybe a bit overpriced even. You'd have to check eBay comps. Because essentially, all you bought, Joe, is a graded inside copy with a box included. So, for all intents and purposes, you just bought a graded interior copy. And I think the graded inside copies don't sell for that much, even high grade. But $139, I mean, it doesn't, you know, it's a limited fuck up even if you paid too much. Like, well, you paid $139. Oh no, it's only worth $99. You know what I mean? We're talking about like a $40 fuck up. If. So, it's not something to lose sleep about. Evergrace does push its way up to 408 though. That's impressive. That's very impressive, honestly. 9.88 plus Evergrace PS2, 408. That's solid. Extermination was a 9.6A plus there for $71. Here is Final Fantasy X2. 9.6A plus here, looking for just over $100. Oh, it's a rectangle box for PC. Gotcha. Yeah, Final Fantasy 7 is a trapezoid, if I am correct there. I thought maybe 8 was as well, but they must have stopped doing the trapezoids. Your son loves that game, so as long as it won't matter to him, I suppose I shouldn't care either. Yeah, your son is gonna reject that graded Mario Maker. Your son is gonna wonder why his dad is such an idiot. Why did you buy this, Dad, you idiot? Final Fantasy 12 Collector's Edition, 9.6A plus here, looking for $192. Looking for just over $200, looking for $216 on it now. X2 Collector's Edition. Yeah, Stampede, you got the DMC too. Let's go, dude. 9.6A plus for $134. Beautiful copy for just a bit over $100. Can't really go wrong there. Can't really go wrong. Same with the X2 is a 9.6A plus for just over $100. Final Fantasy 12 though is actually getting some love tonight. We're looking for $264 on it.
Next lot. $34.
On the X2, Timothy.
Fair warning.
I did want to bid on the X2, but I didn't want to pay $110 for it.
Next lot.
The Steelbook for $240, I'm pretty sure is a pretty solid sale there as well, actually. Final Fantasy 12 Greatest Hits, 9.6A plus goes for $61. Here's Gauntlet Dark Legacy, 9.8A plus. Tied with one other copy out of just 4 on the pop report. Really cool to see Gauntlet 9.8A plus. I was hoping it was going to stay around the 150, 160 mark, but like, of course it's not, right? It's Gauntlet Legends. At this point, we're looking for 360. Is it gonna keep pumping? It got up to this price here really quick. And just as quick as it pumped, it ended. Jeez. Gauntlet Dark Legacy closes at 336. Really, really cool on the Gauntlet, but like, I just don't need it. I don't need to spend that much money on Gauntlet.
$160.
Gauntlet is like I love the Gauntlet series of games. I think they're fantastic, but $336. Feels like a good price, but like frick. I know, Dark Legacy is great. Too high for my cheap ass 2HW. Dark Legacy is fantastic. I played it on GameCube.
Fair warning.
Oh, just give me 1 second here. I'll stand up and stretch for a second there. Yeah, I do still need a copy of X2, Timothy, but I'm not gonna make, like, this would be my first CGC game if I were to buy this, and like, I don't know how much of my collection is gonna be CGC still at this point. So if I'm gonna be purchasing a single game like X2, I would just rather get VGA or WATA still.
Next
Final
lot.
Fantasy or Grand Theft Auto 3, 9.6A there. Early print goes for $240. Grand Theft Auto 3 Trilogy Edition, 9.8 plus plus.
Fair warning. $90.
That's it for you. Just stayed up for that. Catch the rest on the
Fair
rewatch.
warning.
Cheers, guys. Yo, take care, Stampede. Congrats on your win, and appreciate you coming out, dude. Have a good rest of your night.
$5.
San Andreas, 9.8A plus plus trilogy here as well. $114 for GTA 3. We'll see what San Andreas does. That Kobe Bryant game was my main target tonight, so I think I'm going to be done bidding. I think. There's a couple other neat ones still coming up, though. We'll see. We'll see. There is a Demon Souls Deluxe Edition as well, if any of you guys didn't realize. VGA 85 on this. And there's also a Demon Souls Deluxe with the art book 85 plus coming up on Thursday.
Fair warning.
If you're coming in late, if you didn't hear, there is a 6th generation auction on Thursday as well, so make sure you guys can come out on Thursday for that. It's going to be big. Some really cool items in that auction.
Fair warning.
Just got started with all this game grading stuff. You dig it?
Next
I'm
lot.
glad to hear, Josh. It's a pretty wild world.
$12.
It's pretty wild and it's pretty fun.
Fair warning.
What do I prioritize more?
Next
A++
lot.
or 9.8?
$24.
Like in general, probably the 9.8 monotone. The plus is really nice to have. Don't get me wrong, but like if we're talking 9.8A versus 9.0 A++, like you got to take the 9.8. You know what I mean?
Fair warning.
Madden 09 goes for $40 there. Madden 10 is a 9.6A plus, still only $59. Just no love there for the Maddens. I mean, I'm not shocked. It's just like it is what it is, you know.
Fair warning.
Mega Man X8 is a 9.4A on this one. Oh man, that almost sold for $73. Looking for $77 right now. We'll see what happens here. I really thought it was about to sell for $70. Cardinal Sin here, but you're going to talk about the content of a game you just played. Oh no, we don't talk about actual gaming here. The game is called Golvelius for the Sega Master System, and it's awesome. It's a mix between Crystalis and the OG Zelda. Yeah, Golvelius has always had some value on Master System Chokeslam, which is why I'm familiar with it. Like you said, I think it's in like an action-adventure type game. I never had the chance to play it myself because I've never like owned a Sega Master System, but Golvelius has always been interesting to me as well. Here's Monster Hunter. 9.4A plus. Fuck, I almost hit the bid button there. Just about ended at $70. Mega Man X8 went for $89. This is an early print Monster Hunter.
Fair warning.
Oh man, I'll bid. Fuck it.
$55.
I'll bid one more time.
$65.
Oh, do I bid one more time?
You've been outbid.
Do I really want Monster Hunter? It is the first game in the Monster Hunter series. Fuck it. Fuck it. We won Kobe. We already won Kobe tonight. We don't need Monster Hunter. We don't need Monster Hunter.
$75.
Yo, VGDB, welcome in, dude. Welcome in. Happy 4th of July to you. You sent a Black Label Kodor to WADA last week. You're pumped. Oh, let's go, Josh. Is that going to be the first game you grade? If that's the first game you're getting graded, you chose a fantastic choice with KOTOR. I need to get myself a graded copy of that eventually as well. Pretty freaking expensive, though. Unfortunately.
Next lot. $24.
$109 there for the Monster Hunter. No, I don't need to do it. I don't need to do it. I don't need to do it. I just don't need to do it.
$90.
$109 to the Monster Hunter. Here's Oni, 9.2A plus on this one. Ooh, fading on the spine. Interesting. This game has fading on it, and CGC was still willing to give it a 9.2. I wish we could see the spine, though. I wish we could see just how bad the fading is. Assumedly, it's super light if it's still a 9.2, right? Must be super light fading. But damn, that's interesting to see. I wonder how high you can get with fading on the spine with CGC.
Fair warning.
You're waiting on the PS2. Yeah, the VGA qualified here. 70. VGA 70 qualified PS2. Big ass blue box on that one. Is the blue box, is this a launch PS2? I don't even remember. I don't
Next
remember
lot.
what kind of packaging they used for the PS2 at launch. I feel like I did buy the blue box when I bought mine, but I can't even remember now.
Fair warning.
Oni goes for 159. Here's R-Type Final, 9.6A on this one. We're looking for pushing our way up to $60 here, slowly but surely.
$36, $40.
Golvelius is really cool for those who seem to know about it, which isn't a ton of people that don't have a background in games and collecting games.
Fair
I mean,
warning.
if you're looking
$42.
for someone who knows about Sega Master System, you're already, like, that's a tall order. How many people can hold a conversation about Sega Master
warning.
System? I can't.
$44.
I'll tell you that right now. I can't talk about Master System. There's like 10 games I know, and Golvelius just happens to be one, because like I said, it has some
Fair
value.
warning.
If Golvelius was worth nothing, I wouldn't even know it exists.
Next lot. $220. $240.
R-Type Final went for $71. Here's Ratchet and Clank, a Black Label copy, 9.6A. Not too shabby here.
$260.
You're surprised to see that I got a 9.0 with my fading. Feel like VGA won't go above the 70s, something you wish companies would be more consistent with. Yeah, it's weird that all of the companies kind of treat fading a little bit differently. I would love to send, maybe I will. Maybe once VGA drops their prices, Super Junk, I'll send the Perfect
Next
Dark
lot.
over to VGA just to see what grade it gets
$20.
there. You saw 9.8 A++ CGC with fading. Wow.
$24.
What?
$28.
So do they just
$32.
what?
$36. $40.
So do they just mark fading on the back but not detract from it? That
$48.
seems weird as hell.
$55.
But yeah, I think I'll send my Perfect Dark to VGA once they lower prices just to see how they
$65.
treat it as well. For my own curiosity. Yeah, I would love to see that cross. Me too. 312 on the Ratchet and Clank. Here's Resident
Fair
Evil 4. 9.4A on this one.
Next lot. $70. $80.
You have a sealed Golvelius? Was thinking of maybe selling it, but then I made myself play it. Now there's no way.
$90.
There we go.
$95.
You have to build the connection after you buy the game. That's 5-head game collecting right there, Chokeslam. You buy a rare, expensive game, and then you play it to justify owning it.
$120.
Now you're thinking, man. Now you're thinking.
$30.
Here's Silent Hill Origins, 9.6A on this one. Yeah, I agree. Fading is awful. Like, don't get me
Fair
wrong.
warning.
Fading is awful. It
Next
just, you know,
lot.
it's always interesting how it's treated differently.
$75.
Silent Hill Origins goes for 154. Here's Battle for Bikini Bottom, 9.2A. Oh, disc loose in the case.
Fair warning.
Might be able to reset the disc on this one, get yourself a higher grade, potentially.
Next lot.
Sold for
$80.
$101. Battle for Bikini Bottom. This is a later
$90.
print here, reprint on Street Fighter Alpha Anthology, 9.8A++, and there's also a 9.4A++ coming out right after it.
Fair warning.
You just got a factory sealed
$95.
PS2 Slim. Later box art, apparently there's 2 boxes of PS2 Slim, but that original PS2 one's awesome. VG, did you buy that off the Facebook listing? I think it was like Nathan had some copies, I think, of
Fair
the PS2 Slim there. $600 US, I think. I'm just trying to remember what I saw on Facebook. Is that the one you purchased? I debated buying one myself. It honestly seemed like a great price. To get like a factory
Fair
fresh PS2 Slim. Even if it's a later print, whatever, you know? Just cool
Next
to have a
lot.
factory sealed console.
$42.
Congrats on the Kobe purchase. You got yourself a 9.8A plus courtside 2002 just a few days
Fair
ago on
warning.
eBay for almost the same price as $390.
$46.
Damn, dude. Yeah, that's good. 9.8A plus for the GameCube one there, $390. That's cool. Yeah, it just, I mean,
Fair
Kobe
warning.
Bryant, I don't want to say he's going to be timeless, but man,
Next
that
lot.
feels like a safe game to be holding on to. As far as collecting and investing
Fair
goes.
warning.
Tons of people are into Sega
$38.
Master System and Mega Drive, just mostly not people who live in the USA, North America. Well, exactly, right? Exactly.
$44. Fair warning.
You got the Golvelius off
Next
of eBay,
lot.
maybe for like $200 and it's mint.
$12.
Damn. That's huge. That's a huge pickup. That's a cool one. Tiger Woods, we see him a lot of weeks. Are these yours, Chokeslam? It seems like you might have bought a lot of copies of Tiger Woods and submitted them. These feel like games that you might have sourced. As I learned more about what you were sourcing and what you were supplying, these Tiger Woods games feel like Chokeslam games.
Fair warning.
Maybe you'll prove me wrong. Fading has a ton of different degrees. Yeah, that is also the super hard part about fading, is it's like, oh, how much is faded? Where is the fading? Like, it's not easy to objectify it, but it does seem like there is inconsistency still with it. Beautiful Joe 2, 9.4A+. Or maybe now every company's just going to be super hard on fading, and that's just going to be what it is.
$38.
These probably are yours. You need to check these particular ones, though. That's hilarious.
Fair warning.
I've got you down, man. I've got you down. You can't hide from me anymore, Chokeslam. That's funny. $40 for both the Tiger Woods, respectively. 9.4B and 9.4B.
Next lot.
Beautiful Joe 2 sells for $69. Blah. I think that's our first 69 of the day. X-Men Origins Wolverine, 9.4A.
Fair warning.
Yeah, Joe Kane. Yes, the Guy game is coming up. CGC 9.6A+. Infamous, sitting at $71 right now. Here is the qualified PS2 VGA 70 on this one.
$180.
Oh, this is after the original launch. Okay, it's a 39001 model, made available a short time after the original launch model. Even better, this one is part of the first release in the US, though. What the fuck are they telling me?
Fair warning.
I don't know how early it is.
$240.
This one is part of the first release in the US. So who got us the earlier console beforehand? Did Japan get like an earlier model and then we got this model?
Next lot.
Those tigers are yours? That's hilarious, man. Nice $80 there for you on the Tiger Wood pair.
$600.
Here is Demon Souls, one of the heavier games in this auction for sure. VGA 85 on it. We're looking for $900. And like I said, if you miss out on this copy, there is another one coming up on Thursday, 6th generation and beyond, 85+ copy.
Next lot.
$840, hey? Fuck. Damn it. Just damn it. I wish it was less expensive. My God. Like, I want to get myself a copy, but like, oh man, I need to free up like $1,000 to get a decent Demon Souls Deluxe. Man, oh man, oh man. Here's Kingdom Hearts PSP I think it's Birth by, no. Yes, Birth by Sleep. 9.6A+ on that one, $204. One of the very rare, we barely see PSP ever come up with these auctions. Entering in to original Xbox, though, in just a second. We have one more PSP game. We got Tomb Raider Anniversary, 9.4A. You got a unique channel, bro? I appreciate it, Lil Seal. This is my little niche, my little, you know, my little area of specialties in the vintage retro gaming scene, so it feels nice to have this going.
$32, $34.
N22 Nick. If you are deciding if GamerStonks is worth it, I do just want to point out that if you join the Discord, you can save yourself $5 per month on it. So if you're like, oh man, is it worth $15 a month? Maybe it's worth $10 a month to you. $10 per month? Get yourself some sales results across all the major auction sites. Make sure you get that $5 discount in the Discord. Link to the Discord is in the description of the video. Entering into original Xbox here.
$12.
We started off with Call of Duty. Oh, the Pikachu 100's taking place on Thursday, Jose.
$14.
July 6th, Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern. That VGA 100 Pikachu console will be going up for auction. Hopefully it can come out on Thursday, man. Little Niche sounds like a Canadian rapper. Call of Duty was a 9.48 for $77 there. Not eBay sales yet, Nick. That is one place you would still have to check with the auction sites. So GamerStonks will give you like Heritage Auctions, which is where I am right now. You'll get Golden Auctions, Certified Link, Hakes, and PWCC.
Fair warning.
eBay is tentatively going to come in the future, but it's not on there right now. You also get free access to CGC Pop Reports, and the WADA Pop Reports are on there as well. So, That's everything that's on there right now.
$36.
Yeah, of course, of course. Of course, of course, of course. Decide if it's worth it for you. I mean, for me, I do this, you know, daily almost. Like, I'm always checking prices and shit. So for me, it's a no-brainer. Decide if it works for you.
$280.
It's a nifty website. San Andreas 9.4A plus, really cool because this is an adult-only version. It has the sticker on it. This is like the copy of San Andreas, so to speak. We've seen the Xbox copy sell for quite a bit with the AO sticker on it. 9.4A plus here.
$340.
Oh, sorry, not PWCC. It's Comic Connect is the other one. Sorry. PWCC soon. Timothy, that's the guy who runs GamersStonks. He's in the chat there. If you have any questions about it, he's in the Discord as well. Feel free to ask him.
$380. $400.
A project that was born and bred within the community. San Andreas is pushing its way up to almost $500 here. And we will actually take a look at the comps on this. Because I'm pretty sure we saw really high grade San Andreas with the
$44.
with the AO sticker. That's probably on here too, right? Yeah, adult only sticker.
100.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Okay, well first we'll watch the guy game here because this is always an interesting one here. If you don't know, there was someone in the game who at the time of filming for the game was underage. So they had to pull it from shelves. The woman in the game was 17 years old. This is a 9.6A plus. Kind of an infamous game in game collecting scenes. Also, like, there's a group of people who just, like, despise it. Think that you shouldn't be able to, like, own it, transact in it. You know what I mean? Like, treat it as CP.
Fair $300.
Because it features the 17-year-old in it, so. Do I write off GamerStonks on my taxes? I certainly should.
Fair one.
I certainly should.
$20.
And then, yeah, after the lawsuit, all versions of the game were banned from being sold. So, forever live in infamy. And honestly, I think it's selling pretty good here. We're almost up to $400 on the guy game.
Next lot.
$70. $100.
Closes for $384. Jeez. I'm actually surprised. This game used to be super collectible, but like kind of, no one really cares these days, but Lord of the Rings, 9.68 plus here on original Xbox as well, but what I was saying on the adult-only sticker for Grand Theft Auto, a 9.68 plus peaked at $11,000 at the July 2021 signature. $11,000. 1 year later, it was already selling for only $2,000. And now tonight, a 9.4A plus sold for under $500. Holy fucking shit, this game went down a lot. I can't believe it had a sale at $11,000. That is for the adult-only copy of San Andreas on original Xbox. That's wild. That is wild. Wow. So yeah, $500 sure feels a lot better than $2,000 or even $11,000.
$240.
Lord of the Rings, $159 for the 9.6A plus, and here is Prince of Persia, 9.8A plus. Really nice copy of Prince of Persia. Cool franchise back in the day. This is 2003 release. Man, oh man. Doesn't feel like it's 20 years since I played the Prince of Persia games. 20 years ago. Running on walls and thinking that was like the coolest thing ever.
Fair warning.
That's crazy.
Next lot.
$14.
You're gonna pat yourself on the back. The 11K sale was yours. And you just bought this one for $500 tonight.
Fair warning. $48.
Choke slam, you did it.
$65.
You frickin' did it, dude. That is a hell of a
$70.
hell of a flip. I don't know even what you know what you want to call it. Great timing. Fantastic, man. Jesus.
Fair warning. Next lot.
That is fantastic, dude. Wow.
$140.
11,000 for frickin' San Andreas. Yeah, your luck. You got some really good timing in this market, Chokeslam. I'll give it to you. You got some real good timing in this market. This is another Project Gotham Racing here. This is an NFR copy from the Xbox launch team. 9.0 B plus on that one. Under $100. I almost feel like these Xbox launch team not for resale games are kind of selling way too low.
Next lot.
I feel like the history and story associated with them is just cooler. More cooler than the current prices they're getting. Here's Street Fighter Anniversary Collection, 9.6A plus on original Xbox. My God, sells for $71 there. Here's Splinter Cell, 9.0 NS, not for resale copy, disc loose in the case. But I just feel like these NFR promo copies are, yeah, they're just more cool than the current prices suggest.
Next lot.
Seems crazy. But Prince of Persia did close at $336 as well there.
$120.
Splinter Cell went for $65. Here's Tony Hawk's Underground, 9.8A plus. Beautiful copy of Underground. Fantastic skateboarding game. Back in like the peak days of skateboarding. This is also a 2003 release. Man, 2003 had some bangers. $149 for Tony Hawk's Underground. Yo, Pink Sweat, welcome, man. Been a while. I think it's been a while since you've been in here. Hope all is well. What Jake Gyllenhaal ruined? Gyllenhaal.
$32.
Did he ruin Prince of Persia? What are you saying Jake ruined? Jake Gyllenhaal is like hard for me to say. Like a tongue twister. If there was ever a reason to not own a game, you are correct.
$65.
I'm pretty sure I still have a copy of Guy Game for Xbox. I think. Like I said, it used to be one of the top chase games on the console. Let's take a peek at the comps on that, actually. There's probably going to have more eBay sales than anywhere else, yeah. 9.6A sold for $138 on Comic Connect, December 2022. It's the only time we've seen it at any of the auction houses, so you'd have to check eBay for comps. Does eBay still allow it to be sold? I don't even know. Psychonauts was a 9.6A plus for $228. Man, I'm surprised Tony Hawk didn't get a little bit more love, actually, in the 9.8A plus. What would I say is the easiest way to verify authenticity of a loose game on eBay? I mean, a lot of it will just come down to being able to recognize, like, with your eyes. The stamps on the front of the cartridge are really good. If you can see the stamps, the imprint numbers. Otherwise, unless you can get, like, pictures of the interior, it's not that easy if you can't just kind of recognize one from having seen so many over the years.
$320.
Yeah, you almost have to ask others until you get the experience yourself. It just...
$340.
I assume it's Pokemon games you're wondering about? Call of Duty 2 is a 9.6A and it's frickin' pumping. It's pushing up to $400 here. You can see the bidding started all the way back at $22. Eventually closed with live bidding at $384. Oh, SNES RPGs, gotcha. Chrono Trigger, yeah. So you can look for imprints on the back of the cartridge, but I mean, you can still swap the back of the cartridge. Generally speaking, you're going to want to see the board inside. But, like, looking at fake labels just requires you to, like, kind of get your eyes built for it. You have to learn just, like, what a real one looks like. But there's no, like, quick, you know what I mean? There's no quick 100% check.
Next lot.
$160, $200.
Call of Duty 2 though, $384. Call of Duty Black Ops was 9.4A for $129. Call of Duty Black Ops 2, 9.4A for $99. Into Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. This is the System Pack-In Edition. So it is a 206 copy NFR console pack-in, 9.6A plus. It's actually going for quite a bit. I'm a bit surprised. We're looking for $500.
Fair warning.
You're going to compare the board to the one on price charting? Yeah, that's really good. Because generally speaking, if the interior is real, it's almost a guarantee that the outside is going to be real as well.
Fair warning.
$440.
I think a lot of this AO is just placement. It probably got lost in the shuffle, but this should have been in the signature online section or modern at the very least. I'm surprised it wasn't in the 6th gen showcase chokeslam, to be completely honest. For the San Andreas there, that feels like it should have probably went to the 6th gen on Thursday, but hey, maybe the person requested placement on a weekly. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we're going to see a better one in the 6th gen on Thursday. Dead or Alive 4, 9.6A, and right after that, we have Dead or Alive Extreme 2, Booba Ball 2, the sequel to Booba Ball, sitting at 107. How much will it go for? How much can it go for? Will people show up for Dead or Alive Extreme 2? What about the codes on the chips? Because some of them don't say the same. Yeah, the only chips you have to, like, there's going to be different producers of the chips and stuff. There's, like, main codes and types of chips you want to see, as well as the board itself being like a type of board. Not every single chip is going to be like the exact same, but certain chips have to be the exact same. Like the one that says the game code on it, it'll be like SNS dash whatever Chrono Trigger is dash US or something. That chip has to be the same, and then like the overall makeup of the board should be identical, even if every single chip doesn't have the exact same words and numbers. Really seeing a massive difference between A and A plus seals for modern? I think we should, to be honest, Chokeslam. Like A versus A plus for modern should be very different.
Fair warning.
$100.
Fair warning.
You like buying multiples so you can flip? It's hard for you to flip a game if you only have one or two? Yup. Me too, HW, me too. If there's something I really love and I also think, like, you know, if I love a game, but I'm also speculating that, like, man, this game is so underpriced, I will buy two of them. Always. Always, always, always.
$90.
I want to both own the game I love and be right about it being underpriced.
$100.
Dead or Alive Extreme 2, 9.6A plus. Let's see how far we push here.
$130, $140, $100.
Like, unironically, this game has value. You know what I mean? Like, it's obviously a meme, but like, unironically, there's also value. Goob, you showed up at the end of the auction, man. You're asking about Nintendo games. We're 92% done this auction, my guy.
$180.
You're living on Florida time right now. There's only 10 more games left in this auction. You asking about Nintendo games.
Fair warning.
There were Nintendo games 2 hours ago, Goob.
Next lot.
$34.
Dead or Alive Extreme 2 does bring in $204. Not too shabby, honestly. Not too freaking shabby.
Fair warning.
Grand Theft Auto 5, 9.6B plus on this. You've seen very good fakes of Earthbound, empty boxes being sold, complete with Toys R Us. Yeah, I saw those VGDB. I saw those fakes on the Earthbound boxes. Those looked great.
$95.
Yeah, they looked fantastic.
$100.
I agree. Fakes are getting pretty damn good on some of this stuff.
$130.
How much does it cost to get one N64 graded with WATA and CGC? $49 with WATA and roughly the same with CGC, because with CGC you have to get yourself a membership, so the lowest membership price is $25.
$20.
So it's $39 base with CGC plus a $25 membership if you only want to submit one game. With WATA, you don't need a membership, but it's $49 for one game. WATA on the slowest tier is taking about 2 months right now. CGC on the slowest tier is taking about 10 business days. So just depends how quick you need it back and what company you prefer. It's not too different with the slow tier. It's like a $15 difference, give or take, with the pricing.
Fair warning.
But around 40, 50 bucks to submit one game.
Next lot.
Halo 4, 9.88 plus for $149. Halo 4, 9.6A for $47. Here's Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I will throw a bid at this. We'll take it up to $63. Left 4 Dead 2 was a 9.6A plus for $159.
Fair warning.
Am I going to get myself some Marvel vs. Capcom 3?
Next lot.
Let's go! $61! Let's go! Marvel vs. Capcom 3 on 360. This will be my first CGC game in my collection, too. Frickin' cool. Frickin' cool. $61. That's awesome. That is fantastic. Here's Mass Effect VGA 80 plus.
Next lot.
Do not sell before on the top. Collector's edition for $204. Here's Minecraft. It is the later print of the game. At the 6th gen, we are going to see finally again an early print of Minecraft come up. So we'll finally get to see a comp on it. I don't know the last time we frickin' saw a an early print of Minecraft at one of the auction houses. It's been a while now. Why didn't I bid on the booba? Yeah, Timothy, man, I dropped the ball. I dropped the ball. I could have paid $204 for Booba Ball instead of $61 for Marvel vs. Capcom 3. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me. I tell you, I blew it. I got all these tabs open here.
$75.
Minecraft goes for $71. Minecraft Canadian goes for $71 as well. Soccer was withdrawn, actually. That's weird. I think that's the first one that has... Is that Messi's first cover or Ronaldo? I can't even remember. I don't know enough about soccer, but this is the first cover of one of the two really good soccer players. I feel like Messi. Doesn't look like Ronaldo on the cover. It's probably Messi. Red Dead Redemption was a 9.4A for $99. Here's Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, 9.6A plus Canadian version.
Next lot.
$60. $70.
$81 with shipping? What are you saying here? Oh, this is also really cool here. This is the last item of the auction. It's XCOM Enemy Unknown, but this has the promotional use banner across it. I've only seen 2 Xbox 360 games, North American, that use that banner. I've seen it on XCOM and I've seen it on Red Dead Redemption. I don't know if anyone else knows any other North American games that have this for promotional use banner on Xbox 360 games. Like I said, I know of XCOM and I know of Red Dead Redemption,
Fair warning.
but I don't know if there are any others. Very, very cool ones that were used for, well, for promotional purpose, obviously. The Red Dead one I know was given out to, like, review companies as well as, I think, GameStop managers. Like, pre-release, got copies that had the yellow banner on it. I assume XCOM is the same story. We call it soccer, JT. That is soccer. But that is the auction. The XCOM there went for a little bit over $100. Yeah, I didn't want to buy them. The Final Fantasy will pop up over and over again, Timothy. But if I can get the Marvel vs. Capcom for $70, I think it was like 60. Like, who cares? You know what I mean? That's whatever. I feel like there's a less of a chance I'm going to see that again for $70 versus Final Fantasy X2, which I know I'm going to see for $100 again. I know I'm going to. So, that's my thought process on that. That's Ronaldo, no? Who's on the cover? No one even corrected me on that. I think it's Messi. You're going to send it to VGA? Do Canadians call it? I think Red Dead and Borderlands also have it. Borderlands has one. That's cool if so, Eric. I've never seen the Borderlands one. That's really cool if so. Yeah, the Red Dead one I've only seen like once, maybe twice. I used to own one and I sold it. I mean, I sold it years and years ago for what I thought was a really good price. It was a VGA 85. I think I got like $300 or $400 for it. And remember, that would have been like 2017, so selling an Xbox 360 game for $300-400 was wild. Borderlands 2, you mean? Got it. Got it. You want to sell your Fire Emblem 85 Plus? Not sure if you should use Heritage or not. Fire Emblem on Game Boy Advance, Alex, or on GameCube? Either way, I think you'd need more overall for your submission to use Heritage, Alex. I don't know if they would take a single copy of Fire Emblem at this time. Yeah, I know, VG. I know. I always see the European ones. The Xbox 360 North American ones, though, do not pop up often at all. Jesus. Fire Emblem Sacred Stones plus the other GBA game. Gotcha. If you have the pair of them, maybe. Like, if you have Sacred Stones as well as the original GBA game, you might be able to use Heritage. You'd have to reach out and ask, see what kind of rates you're going to get, and always compare, you know, like, compare your consignment rates with Heritage compared to if you were to do it yourself on eBay, and just try to calculate in your head what makes the most sense for you. What price would you have to get on Heritage versus what price would you have to get on eBay in order for it to make sense for you? The thing is, you say fast money, right? A consignment with Heritage might also take you a bit of time right now, too. Like, there might be a 2-month delay. I'm not sure how long Heritage is taking right now, but it won't be instantaneous if you go the Heritage route either. If fast money is your goal, eBay auction is your +1 fastest option right now. So, just some things for you to think about. At the top of the auction, we did have the Pokemon Blue Sandshrew, 8.5A plus. Someone getting themselves a smoking deal tonight at $2,400. Super Mario Bros. 3 CGC 8.5A plus bounced up a little bit from the last couple sales we saw. $1,560 on that. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone was a 9.8A plus plus for $1,320. Harry Potter down almost 50% from the last time we saw it auction, which was what, 6 to 8 months ago, I believe? So not too strong on Harry Potter, but still over $1,000 for Potter. Final Fantasy VIII 9.8A went for $1,080. Huge sale for Final Fantasy VIII tonight. I don't know. People discovered that it's the best Final Fantasy game. It could be true. I am pushing the propaganda very hard, so maybe it's finally working. But $1,000 for this, I mean, the last sales we saw were around the $500 mark. That's kind of crazy. And Star Fox was a 9.0A for $990. Right in range with where it always sells. Down a lot. We learned that this is the exact same copy that sold for $6,000 July 2021. So, yeah, doing pretty bad since then, but hanging out in this $1,900 range since. And that's it. Those are the items that are in the $1,000 range. Demon Souls Raid 40 was right there at number 6, which is kind of crazy, but this is what we're seeing in the weekly auctions now. This is just the type of games that are showing up. At the bottom of the auction, we had 3 games that sold for $40. Tiger Woods, and Madden 09. All sold for $40. Some Brett Favre love there. 8.5A plus, $40. So on that note, everybody, hopefully you can come out on Thursday. 6th Gen Showcase auction. It's going to be huge. There's cool items across the board. So 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. I'll put the reminders, Instagram, Discord. Get in there. Huge thanks to Heritage sponsoring tonight. Huge thanks to you guys coming out and spending your 4th of July with us. Whew. I'll see you guys on Thursday. Have a good night, everybody. Have a good rest of your 4th of July. Good night, guys.